beautiful people, welcome back. Happy Halloween. Today is actually Halloween day and so much fun. Very, very exciting stuff. We are going to be doing something a little bit different tonight. Last week you guys saw me pour this piece. This one was called Atmosphere. It was a flip cup that was supposed to be very, very minimal so I could do something else to it. The something else that I was going to do to it involved a very large stencil, which unfortunately was sent in a tube and sitting in the yurt baking. So when I took it out of the tube, it refuses to flatten out, even though I've had like boxes on top of it. So we're gonna pivot and do something a little bit different that I've also been wanting to do for a while, that I hope is going to be beautiful and more minimal than a giant stencil anyway. So tonight we are using some of our Goldens Glass Bead Gel, which I love. This stuff is just amazing. If you haven't had a chance to play with it yet, do yourself a favor, get a big tub and have a great time. It's 32 ounces in this size. I think this is $31 from Blick. You can also get smaller ones, but you're gonna want the big one. So do yourself a favor, get yourself an early Christmas present, the Goldens Glass Bead Gel. So to the glass bead gel, I have mixed 3 separate colors. I am using this little Piggy Pigments. This one is Aquamarine, which is one of my favorites. It's really, really beautiful. It's got a very nice aquamarine shift on it in the light. This one is Zimzelen, which is one of my favorite colors, which is so beautiful. It's like a blue, purple, teal shift. It's gorgeous. And of course we have Algae, which I just love. So I have mixed those 3 with my glass bead gel, and I have put them into little Ziploc baggies in the corner. And I have not cut the tip yet on this one, but we're going to use this as a little tiny piping bag. And we're going to be able to pipe out the glass bead gel where we want it and play with it that way. So this one is Algae, this one is Aquamarine, and this one is the Zimzelen that I opened up already and I put a piece of tape on. So let's get started. What my plan is there are parts of this piece that I really, really like, and there are some parts of it that I feel could use a little bit of embellishment. So we're going to take, this one is Zimzelen. We're going to start over here, HOA, and we're going to kind of outline along this line that's naturally here with the glass bead gel. And you see it's working perfectly as a piping bag. You can cut that hole as small or as big as you like. Doesn't matter if it's not perfect, because I'm going to do something else to it in just a minute. But you want to kind of keep your hand moving at the same speed. I'm going to go over here. I think we're going to stop about there. Okay, so that's the glass bead gel. I'm taking a paintbrush that I've used for glass bead gel before. Can you see it where you? And we're just going to grab some of this and spread it out a little bit. And put my glasses on so I can actually see. And we're going to keep doing that. And I kind of want it spread out a little bigger. I don't want it very tiny. I kind of want it to look like an impact. And just sort of spread this out. I actually like using the paintbrush because it leaves the stroke marks on there, which is kind of cool because you can pull those out and sort of feather them a little bit more as you want to. So we're just going to continue along this line and spread this out. This painting is obviously dry already. You want them to be dry when you're embellishing. I've been thinking about doing this for a while now. And of course you can make it feather out as much or as little as you want. Which is why I said it doesn't have to be perfect. Oops, a little much there. I'm going to look at this now and see if there's any parts that need a little bit more. I don't want it too big. I do want it to just kind of be like a highlight. I kind of like the way that that looks. So I think we're going to stop there for that one. And I'm going to wipe that off. Okay. Let's switch colors and use some of the Aquamarine. So I'm just putting in there and then I'm twisting it to make it tight. Okay, then we're going to take our scissors and just snip the tip off. And we've got an instant piping bag. Okay, let's move over. I love this section and I don't want to do anything to that transparency because I think it's really, really cool. But maybe we'll go along this line now. We'll start over here.
Okay.
You don't have to lay out the whole line at once. You can do it section by section so you don't stick your arm in it like I'm probably going to. I should have thought this through. Okay, we're going to start over here and do that same thing. You just kind of brush this out. So I think I'm going to make that a little thicker over there. I want a little bit more out there. Is Spike over there? I can hear him.
Yep.
Can you see him?
He hasn't buzzed at me yet.
Usually we have hummingbird feeders and there's two of them and one of them likes to come sit over here. Of course, we're always shooting at night so you guys never get to see them, but it's actually daytime now for once and I can hear them. Okay. Okay. So that's pretty cool too. I like that a lot. Kind of looks like crystal. See, that's really pretty. Okay. I'm going to turn this. And I think we're going to do one more with the Aquamarine. We're going to come in through here. Yeah, Joy?
Yep.
Okay. Here we go. Do this one also. Now, when you are embellishing, I always recommend that you follow the natural lines that are already there, because that's going to give your piece a more fluid, comprehensive look. If you're creating lines where there's nothing there previously, it's not going to be as pleasing to your eye. So follow the lines. I'm spreading this one out a little bit more. Okay. That's kind of cool. I like how that looks. I think I just got a whole bunch of glass gel on my nose.
See it.
Okay. Let's switch colors again and use this beautiful algae. Okay. Let's see. Let's go in through the bottom over here. Ready, honey?
Mm-hmm.
We'll make that hole bigger. Here we go again. Ready, honey? you can do this as much or as little as you want. I kind of want them a little bigger down here to give this bottom section some more weight. You could also do this if there were parts that you wanted to cover up and you didn't like as much. So I'm leaving like a lip on there, and I'm just kind of grabbing it halfway and spreading that out because I do want that edge on there. I like that raised texture. Invariably, every time I use the glass bead gel, when people come and see it, the first thing they do is they want to reach out and touch it. So I like to give them something to reach out and touch. Okay, that looks pretty cool. I like that on there also. That's pretty. Let's just smooth this out a little bit. All right. Let's do another little line across here. Let's go back to that Zimzelen. Ready, darling?
Yeah.
There we go. It's such a beautiful color. I love that one. Okay, we're going to spread this out. Okay, that's cool. Ah, go away, bug. I think I'm going to turn it upside down now. And we're going to add one more. Let's see, should we do Aquamarine? Ooh, get out of here, bug. Or should we do Algae? Let's do Aquamarine over here. We're going to start over here and go this way, yeah?
Yep.
So now we're going this way towards me. I think I need a little bit more on there. Just because I want to make the line thicker. What do you think, Victoria?
Really cool.
Is it?
Yeah, I like the texture a lot.
Do you like them longer or do you like them shorter?
I don't know. Depends on the situation. I like those long ones that you're doing right there.
Good answer.
It wasn't supposed to be a good answer. Giving you my opinion.
Yes, no, I appreciate that. Okay, I really like what's happening here. I kind of feel like this is dumb that it doesn't go from end to end since the other ones do, so I think I'm going to add a little bit more. to this line. Just go up this way. And maybe have the meat. Connect those two. So I really wanted to see if I could use the glass bead gel in like a piping bag situation, and I'm happy to say it seems to be working very, very well, because that gives you a lot more control where you want to put your line and where you're adding the embellishments. Okay, cool. I like that. Do you think it needs more? Maybe one more.
Maybe here.
Just on that edge. Which color? The algae? I don't use that one as much. Okay, we're gonna go right over here. Ready?
Yep.
See, I cut that one bigger so it's coming out more.
That one go both ways.
No. Okay, so I do have a little bit left on my brush now, and I want to come into a couple of key areas. Where though is the question. Maybe a little bit right here. Just want to add a little bit of color, texture, sparkle, you name it. Okay, that's not bad. Do you think we should quit while we're ahead, or do you think it needs anything else anywhere else? If I stand it up. Stand it up.
I don't believe in quitting while you're ahead, but I also think that what you've got is great. So now,
Sort of giving it a more of a geode look.
yeah.
Okay. I think I want to put a little bit more of that. Just play with the embellishment over here, up in this corner, just a little bit. That line that it leaves. Okay. I think that's gonna do it. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so this is looking pretty cool. And when it's dry, I will take it out in the sun and show you guys how blingy and amazing it is. This was TLP Zimzelen and Aquamarine and Algae, which are some of my favorite piggies to work with. So this came out really cool. I really like that texture on there. Even just this minimal amount that we've put on there, I think adds a lot and gives it much more of a geode sort of feeling. And I like it. I'm really happy with that. That was a lot of fun, and I'm really happy about the piping bag because that seemed to work awesome. So this was great. I will show you guys when it's dry. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day and a very happy Halloween. Okay, here we are with our dried results from our embellishing experiment using the glass bead gel in a piping bag, which I have never done before, but worked excellently. I was very, very pleased with this. Let's take a look at some of this dried gel, glass bead gel, because it's so pretty. First of all, those piggies, just amazing. This is the Aquamarine, which you can sort of see the shift on it as we move around. But then there's the Zimzelen, which I love. I think this came out so cool. That fiery, amazing, beautiful, bluey purple. just gorgeous. And I really like the little ridges. They almost look like combing. It's just really cool. Very, very neat effect on here. And I think what it did was kind of transform it from sort of the sky into more of a geode. Look at this color, that's the algae. So pretty. Just beautiful on there. And I really like that like ridge that we created. Came out so pretty. So even if it's thin on there, you still see the glass bead gel. It doesn't have to be super, super thick. But I love this. I love the way it came out. This just makes me very, very happy. I think it makes me like the painting maybe 80% more. It's just very cool to have the texture on there and to make people instantly just want to reach out and touch stuff. It's just very fun for me anyway. I enjoy that a lot. So this one came out really neat. I'm super happy with this. I'm really happy with using the piping bag. My daughter suggested adding an extra line of Zimzelen underneath that one of the Aquamarine. And I like it, but I'm glad that I didn't do it in too many other places. I think having the space between really kind of adds and just makes it more interesting. So this was a lot of fun. I had a great time with this one. Thank you guys so much for being here today, and I hope you guys give this a try and get some of the glass bead gel for yourself and play with it, because it's a lot of fun. And I think it really helps to transform something. If you have something that you like most of it, but there's something that's still just kind of off, this might be a great option for embellishments. So I hope you guys have a beautiful, beautiful day. We'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.